Hey everybody, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111. If you're coming back, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. It helps me pick up your energy. That way I can get more suitable content for you as well. All right. I'm kind of in a goofy mood today. I'm forewarning you. I started picking out cards already. I've got a whole lot going on here, but we'll make sense of it as we go. So I'm looking into what their dreams are. Like, what does your person dream of? Okay. So I already got kind of a vibe. Um, I wore the Freddy Krueger. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, just lean back. Yeah. All right. Technically, it's a nightgown, but shh, we won't tell nobody. Anyway, trying to catch a vibe here. The vibe that I'm getting so far off of these cards, I do have some oracle cards, I have some tarot. I used the familiars deck, the one that has like owls and cats and crows and a bunch of different stuff. I used that one, and then I used the Mystic Love Oracle. Okay, and then I pulled some charms too because I haven't done charms in quite a while. That way you guys can get a feel and know what I'm talking about because I do have them listed in my reading available no, my reading options, the different options of readings that I offer. I do have charms listed there and I don't think you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm going to kind of show you. I actually read the charms. Okay. So yeah, the first vibe that I'm getting is more of a in their head fantasizing, daydreaming kind of vibe, more so than actual sleep dreaming. But we're gonna figure it out. So the first card that I got was the Six of Cups, and that's under the breakup forever endings. Okay, and the cups is just cups. Just cups. Um, So I'm definitely getting like this person is looking more for like a reconciliation with you. They don't want to be broke up forever. I think that this person actually spends a whole lot of time thinking about this. I think that's the reason that I could pick up on their obsessive thoughts more so than their dreams. So I think that they think about this a lot, and their main goal is basically getting to you. It's just like how to do that. So we also have honesty and truth, right? And underneath that, we have the Fool. Okay, so it's taking that initial step. It's being brave enough to go and do it. Okay, don't talk about it, be about it, right? We say that a lot where I'm from, like don't talk about it, be about it. Okay, we're we're spicy here in Southwest, all right. But it's that energy. It's the I can't sit and ponder it forever. Like I need to take an action. I need to make a move. Okay, and then we have party and having fun. Okay, and then under that, we have the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So it's like this person, this Eight of Swords energy, that's more confinement, that's more being locked in your head. But I think that they're finally looking at things in a different way. And now it's like, okay, well, maybe if I like invite this person out, maybe that will change, how they're perceiving or the reason why I'm contacting them. Okay, so it's like this person doesn't want you to think that they're contacting you for whatever reasons that they normally contact you. It can be different for everybody, okay? So if this person, say, is like a person that asks you for favors, okay, they'll just call out of the blue and be like, hey, I need you to do whatever, whatever. I'm just using it as an example. Now, they're wanting to switch their approach, okay? So they're wanting to be like, hey, maybe would you like to grab coffee or, grab a drink, like an alcoholic beverage if you drink, or maybe you'd like to go with me. I have a group of friends that are getting what? That are having a get together. Would you like to come with me? Okay. Just approaching you in a different way than they usually would. I think that this person has spent a lot of time thinking about this. It's like they don't want to come off too strong, but they don't want to come off too casual either. So they're trying to think of something that would get your attention enough to know that they were serious, but not put a bunch of pressure on you. I'm getting that. So they're wanting something that's simple, that says yeah, we're friends, if that makes sense. Okay. And I'm not saying that this person's like trying to friend zone you, because I don't think they are. I don't think that they want to friend zone you. Um, I'm just saying, like, this person wants to come in a different energy. Like, maybe if they were aggressive before, they want to act more casual now. So, whatever that means in your specific situation. Okay. Um, so let's see here. What is this one? This one says whole and inner growth. And it's got the Om symbol there too. And then we have the Six of Swords and the Knave of Cups. And I'll show you the Knave of Cups because they're little owls. They're cute. The swords are just swords. But the Six of Swords, like, literally, like finding peace, like going to where things are not chaotic anymore. Okay. I think that this person has had a lot of time to think. Like, that's what this whole reading is. This is all the thinking. This is all the obsessing. This is all the thoughts. This is the daydreams. Okay. So they've spent so much time there, but it's been important because they've healed. They finally have come to more of like an inner peace and not so chaotic. Maybe even inner peace with their thoughts. Okay, so they're not jumping from one to the other in such extreme cases or scenarios. Okay. Um, and they also think of, well, I'm hearing flirting with you. They think of flirting with you. So if you guys flirted in the past, like maybe you had like flirty banter or something like that, this person thinks about that. Like they daydream about, I keep like hearing like flirty ways to talk to you. Like they're like, but not, again, not in like an aggressive, I'm not getting any kind of aggression here. Like I'm getting like a fun and flirty kind of energy. So coming at you funny, or something like that, like make you smile, make you laugh, break the ice. I think that that's more so what they're looking to do. They're looking to figure out a way to break the ice with you. Okay. And then the last one we have courage. Okay. And it says strength underneath that. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And I'll show you just, I mean, they're just swords and cups. But it it's strange, but it's not giving me a courage to fight vibe. It's giving me a courage to lay down the swords, to stop with the not just mind games, but the it's not just manipulation either. What is it? Like strategy, okay? Like to stop with the strategic obsession of, I'm going to say this and they'll reply with this. And then I'm going to say the other and then they'll reply with that. But if I say this person might hang up on me. Okay? Just basically like having the strength to let the chips fall where they may. All right? To not be, I'm hearing emotionally weak. Like, don't be so emotionally weak that even if, say, you did hang up on them, okay? Because we have the Eight of Cups here. So even if maybe if you did just say they were like, hey, what's up? And you were like, no, loser, bye. And you hung up the phone. I don't know. Okay. So even if that did happen, know that you're not going to break. Okay. Like, be more resilient, be stronger than just sitting there or I don't know. I'm getting like Five of Cups vibes. Like, this is the Eight of Cups, but I'm getting like a Five of Cups, like crying over the spilled cups, you know? So it's like if you were to like walk away from this person, right? And then they would just be like, I'm gonna sit and cry forever. Like, it's getting the courage to be like, okay, well, if they, hang up the phone on me, I can call them right back. I know where they live. I can show up. Okay, it's getting more of a determined um energy and getting out of that emotionally unstable wreck. Like, I'm just getting wrecked. Like, if this person's been an emotional wreck, like, get out of that energy, okay? Because you're not getting anywhere there. You're not getting anywhere. So I think that this person's like really talking themselves up, like, hey, you got this. Like, don't stop being such a wuss. Like, get some courage. You can do this. All right. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is the truth, right? And we had the honesty and truth come out with the Fool. Like, it's time. It's time to, you know, put down the defenses, like, stop being so defensive and just walk in your truth. It's time. And I think that this person is like really giving themselves a pep talk for this exact purpose. Okay. So, we had the devil come out in the charms, and I hope you can see him. Okay. And, this person could have been in devil energy for quite a while. All right. And I think that they are now wanting to leave like the manipulative side. I told you, like, this person kept wanting to control even the conversations and which way that they would go. But if it didn't go out in their specific way or the way that they had planned in their head, sorry if you hear the banging, I don't even know what that is. Um, then they would like emotionally give up. Like it's time to stop. Like sometimes things just don't go the way that you want them to go. Sometimes you can't control how other people react to whatever it is that you're saying. Sometimes you just gotta fucking deal with it. Like, quit being a baby. It's time. Stop being a baby. So I think that they're coming out of this manipulative, egotistical, controlling bullshit. Sorry. If you guys don't like cussing, sometimes I cuss. I, it just is what it is. So they're coming out of that and they know that that's not serving them. They need to do better. They need to do better. So I think that's a good thing. Okay. And we have a cat here. And this cat has very like alluring, pretty eyes. You see? You see it? Yeah. So with this little cat, and it's kind of crazy because this little heart came out with this little cat, and it says, "Your eyes are so magical. I know you see the real me." It's just a little tiny heart. Okay, but it's like this person knows that the manipulation and the head games and the stuff don't work with you. They're aware of this, and they know that you're gonna look at them and be like, really? If they come at you in that energy. That's another part of big part of the reason that they're letting that go. But also just looking at this cat, like this person, they're well, I'm hearing like they're in awe of you. Okay. And I've gotten that before with different readings too, but it like just looking at this cat is very not only mysterious, but it doesn't have a face. It's just eyes. So maybe you have extremely pretty eyes, or they think that your eyes are magical, or it did say that your eyes are so magical. Like they it's something about your face. Maybe your eyes just tell the truth is what I'm getting. Like there's definitely something, there's a connection. Maybe you guys make really good eye contact too. Maybe that was a thing that you guys, shared that maybe they never shared with anybody else before. Okay, so maybe this person looked at you, and instead of you looking away, maybe you just weren't intimidated by the eye contact, because there is a lot of people that are extremely intimidated by eye contact. Okay, so maybe when this person looked at you, you looked right back. And they had never experienced that before. And they can't get it out of their mind, and they've been daydreaming about it ever since. Because this cat looks like sure of itself. And I don't mean that and then like yeah, I'm the shit, right? I don't mean that like that. I mean just like this cat knows its worth. Like this little cat, its posture, it's a I'm pretty sure that's a bow. It's like got a bow around its neck. Um, but this little cat is also very alluring. So you could be very alluring to this person in a way that they've never experienced before. Okay? They were just awestruck by you and everything that you do, the way that you move. Cats are notorious for being like not really linky, but just their movement is very smooth. Okay, you got to forget the cat videos of them doing dumb shit. But have you ever watched big cats and the way that they stalk prey? They move in a very specific way, They don't even make any noise, okay? And house cats are just mini versions of big cats, right? So it's like this cat, like the way that they move, like maybe they study the way that you move. Like this person, it's like the memories of you have been like burned into this person's brain. Like they have studied you like they've never studied anybody ever in their life. And it's not like in a creepy way, but like in a curious to know more way. Cats are also extremely curious. So this person, you just like took this person by total surprise, and they have wanted to know more ever since. I don't know how long you guys were together or what happened here, but like, look, we have this shark here, and it's got something in its mouth. You see? It's got something in its mouth. It's like I'm hearing like you're a catch. Um, but a shark in the water moves very fast. Like this is about to pick up momentum. They move very, very fast. To the point they move so fast that when there's something on the surface of the water, they will break the surface of the water going after what they want. Sharks don't just leap out of the water. That's because there was something on top of the water that it wanted. And they're going so fast they can't stop. They break through the water and usually get whatever they're after. It's another, animal that moves in silence. You don't know that this is coming. Like this person, that's the one thing that they're trying to keep like under wraps. Like that you don't know. You don't know. But there's something big. Sharks aren't small. There's something big coming. And I'm hearing they're hungry for you. Mm-hmm. All right, what is this little thing? This is a leaf, I think. Yeah, I think that's a leaf. Does it look like a leaf to you guys? I think so. I'm hearing you're unique. And it's not a feather, but I'm also hearing you're soft. That's for somebody. Maybe it is a feather? Because it comes down and it curls. Maybe it's not a leaf. Maybe it is a feather. But it's a different kind of feather. Or it's a vine? It could be a vine. Maybe it's a vine. Well, if it's a vine, then we can take it as the connection is is growing. It's small right now, but it's going to grow. And I'm getting green. I don't know if green's your favorite color, green's your eye color, green's your hair color, but green. Maybe you thought this connection was dead, but it's not. It's actually alive and it's green. Getting that too? All right. We have got B, not the letter B, an actual bee. Well, bees produce honey. Bees can be very sweet, but bees can sting you. So maybe you stung this person. For some reason, the two sets of wings are significant, and I don't know why though. It's not coming through. It's just telling me because the bee has two sets of wings. You're both learning how to fly? I'm getting that. I think you're both meant for bigger things. Like whatever it is that you guys are doing, I think that you're both meant for bigger things. Like flying, like taking off, that kind of flying, not like physically flying. But there's also a queen bee. Maybe this is the queen bee because it's awful big. The queen bee is usually a lot bigger than the other bees. So you could be a queen bee. You don't have to be female, but you're just in an energy where there may be people working around you. You might be delegating, like good in business, and people are moving and doing according to what you want them to do. That don't have to be female. Maybe you're really good at your work, like what it is you do for a living, or even maybe a side hustle. It could be something that you're trying to get off the ground, another version of flying, taking off. But it's something to do, I don't know, I just keep getting it's something to do with wings. So I don't know, it could be super specific for somebody else. I don't know. But I'm just hearing something about wings. What about the wings? Okay, so the what's coming through is like you have two sets of wings. It's like people can't hold you down because you're not normally, like you're not like normal people who might have one. You have two sets. So it's like almost like even if someone were to like burn off your wings, you have another set of wings. It's almost like the airplane because it has um two two engines, like one on each side. So even if one engine dies, the other engine would get it safely to wherever it was supposed to go. You're like that. You're resilient and nothing takes you down easily. Like they're acknowledging that you have great strength, but it's a specific message for you. Like don't forget you have two sets of wings. Do you see what comes through with these little bitty charms? I'm telling you guys. All right. What else? Well, I already told you that this person watches you. These are glasses. See? Little tiny glasses. And they do watch you. They have been watching you. They've been watching you for quite a while. Um, but it's like studying though. It's like they're not watching you just to watch you, to be like, oh, well, where does the collective go? Who do they talk to? It's not that. It's like studying you because you're an enigma to this person. Okay, you're like nothing they've ever seen before, and they've been studying you to like make sure that you're for real. Like maybe because they've been surrounded by such fake people that I don't know, they just wanted to make sure that you were for real. And I'm also hearing, like, before they put their heart out there, I told you this person has a lot of issues when it comes to emotional vulnerability. So it's like before they put their heart out there, they have to make sure that you are, like, they validate the things that you have said before. So I don't know what you said, but they're keeping an eye out to make sure that you're not a liar, because they've been burned a lot. This person has been, like, these glasses are partly, like, they're darker on one side. I don't know if you can see it. I wish I had little tweezers. I literally don't have anything around me to help me. Um, but can you see that, like, the one side of the lens is a lot darker than the other side of the lens, and it looks like these glasses have been burnt, which they haven't. They've all been in the same box. But yeah, like, this person's been burnt before, and it's like they're doing homework to make sure that you are who you say you are, and that they are safe with you, to show you their soft side, to, like, show you their loving side, to show you their emotional side that they do not show anybody else. And then we have these little dolphins. Can you see them? And they're set, right? There's two of them, and they're jumping. It's like this person wants to be happy. They want to be happy. They want to be happy with another person. I think that this is something that they think a lot about. And I think that this is something that they've always thought a lot about. Okay? Like, it's like, why can't I ever find someone who matches me? It's like they were a dolphin, but they kept trying to date seahorses. It's just not going to work, you know? Yeah, you guys are both in the ocean. Cool, you're in the same area, but you're different species. Like, it just isn't going to work. So they just kept trying to find people, but they just, like, it's not that they weren't even just compatible. It's just like they just never thought, they just never were who they said that they were. So it's like, the seahorse that said it was a dolphin. Like, no, I'm a dolphin. And they were like, I don't think so. Like, you look very small. And he was like, yeah, no, but I'm a dolphin. And I was like, okay, if you say so. Like, I don't even know why the person went, like, your person, the person, whoever, went along with it, because it was, like, obvious. It was so obvious that these people were not who they claimed to be. But it's like they just went along with the lie. And then they were shocked at the end, like, oh shit, you're a fucking seahorse. So, what? Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's like, maybe we take you back to these little glasses and they just had blinders on, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's just like they didn't believe what they were seeing. Instead of believing what they were seeing, they were always believing what they were told. They went against their own better judgment and just kept believing what they had been told. It's like if someone gave you a glass of sand and told you it was water and you put it to your mouth, you would spit it out like, this is sand. And they were like, no, dude, it's water. And they were like, no, dude, it's not. Until they were like, you're right, it's water. And it's been chewing on sand. It's not. It's sand. This person, it's like they just don't want to fight. Like, I'm telling you, this person has major, like, issues with boundaries or standing up for themselves. If you're dealing with a person that does not stand up for themselves, this is this is this. This is why. They're They just kept believing that it was whatever they were told because for the sake of not causing problems. Like, I understand when you don't want to argue. I don't know if you guys ever seen that meme, but it was like, um, it was a zebra and they were arguing with a different animal. I can't remember what the other animal was. But they were saying like the grass was orange and then they were like, no, the grass is green. So they went and they took it to the lion because the lion is king of the jungle, right? They took it to the great lion and then they were like, the lion was like, no, zebra, you're right. And the other animals looking at him like, what? And then after he like trolloped away and he was like, why would you entertain stupidity? Stupid's always going to be stupid. It's a different situation when you are not engaging in stupidity. If I looked at you and was like, hey, everybody, the grass is orange, you would all be like, she's lost her mind, right? But how many of you would like engage and be like, no, it's green? And then I would be like, no, it's orange. And they'd be like, no, it's green. Like, how many would you keep arguing that point before you were like, you win, it's orange, you're nuts, I'm out of here? That's understandable. That kind of energy is understandable. That's not what was going on here. This person was being like blatantly lied to, and they just wouldn't stand up for themselves. They knew it was a lie. They knew. But they were like, "You're right, it's orange." Until they started believing that it was orange. They were manipulating themselves on behalf of somebody else. Twisted. So weird. Okay. And then we have the wheel. The wheel. That's not usually on a ship. Like, this could also be seen as like the Wheel of Fortune. And this person is finally taking control of their life. They're finally grabbing that wheel and being like, no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm no longer going to feed myself bullshit to make you look better. I'm gone. Good. Good. Yikes. All right. So we have a fairy on a star. Can you see it? There you go. And I'm hearing there's a few things coming through, but the movie Hook with Robin Williams and Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts plays Tinkerbell, and she's trying to tell him that she's a fairy, and he's going like, "No, you're a little bug, right? All this shit." Well, she pretends to fall down and die until he claps, and he yells, "I believe in fairies." All right. So it's like this person is finally seen enough proof to believe that you are who you say you are. Like, is finally there. Like, I believe in fairies, right? And this isn't to say you're a fairy, you're a mythical creature, but in this person's eyes, you kind of are a mythical creature because they've never seen anybody like you before. They've never seen anybody honest. They've never seen anybody who had true intentions. They have seen people who have been manipulative and phony and lied straight to their face. So this person has finally come to the light to see that you are who you said you were all along. I'm hearing hope. No, hope could be somebody's name. I don't know, but hope, like hope and faith and destiny. They're starting to believe in hope and faith and destiny. And I think that I don't think it's definitely because of your guys' connection, but it's also something that this person has been looking for and didn't know how to find it before they found you. So you have brought them hope and faith and destiny. Again, all three could be names. Okay, so we have the red stone. So it reminds me of the root chakra. This person is finding out who they are, finding their truth, the core of their being. We have on this little dice, it says, can you see? It says, talk to me. They want to talk to you. Like I said, that's part of the whole back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like how am I going to get them to talk to me? And then we have one more little heart, and it says, my heart was closed, but you changed me. Big time. You changed this person big time. And it's been an inner struggle ever since. But they've gone through quite a lot here. And if these, the inner turmoil and the back and forth, the fantasy, if it's any indication, they've opened up their heart. It's opening. It's like a flower. It's opening. And you should be hearing from this person. They want to give you the truth. Okay? So, this is what I have for you. We're 42 minutes in. But if you liked it, like it. If you're dealing with this situation, let me know in the comments because, oof, this was a lot. And I am sending you guys love and light always.